Happy Wind Down Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in, come on in. It is 8 o'clock. It is time to talk or tease with your favorite sisters. Let me invite a few people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, hey Chris, hi Mary, hey Carmen, hey Cece. Let me invite a few people. Let's see when. Let me invite my sister. Sometimes I wanna be your lover, sometimes I wanna be your friend. Where is Sherry? There she goes.
Hi,
Ow. Hold on, let me put this up.
look at me. I'm like half dressed, half not dressed. Oh wait, turn my thoughts off. I think about that.
You know, I usually take a shower, even though y'all can't smell me, but I like to take a shower. You know, put on my little cute outfits. I dress better on on the podcast than to go to work. I be looking a
Me
hot mess. But at least
too.
I did my hair, guys.
Oh look.
Well, I didn't really do it. I just
Oh,
did
you
it.
did it. You did
And
it,
pulled it down.
girl. I just threw on
Look.
something. I was like, you know what? I didn't have no clothes on. I was like, oh shit, look at the time. Let me throw my clothes on. So I just threw on anything. So titty might pop out here and there because this is not closed properly. I'm just saying. Let me get my
Do
wine.
you
Let me
have your
get my
wine?
wine.
We
Hold
can't
on.
start it until you have your wine.
Yeah, I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place. It's one of those days where I'm all over the
How
place.
is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? This is in here. Let me just invite a few more people while Sherry gets her wine.
Okay. I'm back. What's going on? Who's here? Let's see.
All right, all right. So
Woo!
happy Wind
Happy
Down
Wine
Wednesday
Wednesday!
with Talk or Tease with your favorite sisters.
Woo! What's going on, everybody?
I definitely
How was your
need
week?
a few of these. How was
Shit.
everyone's weekend?
Just saying, you need a few of those after the week we had, girl.
Yeah, I'm going out Friday. Me and
Are you
Vanessa are gonna go out Friday.
really?
I told her
Girl, the
I'm in
week was
need of a
crazy.
few drinks.
The week was
Hey,
insane.
Fallon. I'm in need of a few
Yeah.
drinks.
And by the way, thanks to you, I never walked so much in my life. So I have to let everybody know that she made me walk a lot. Like, I don't know, 60 miles. I'm exaggerating,
In,
but
in one day.
and one day. And one day. Put it this way, it was 30,000 steps in one day. And I'm like, 30,000? Who the fuck walks
Hey,
30,000
Fallon.
steps? Who does
I
that?
know. I know.
All right, guys.
So as so the ones that are in here, at least share this live to at least one person and you're on your Instagram and your DM. Y'all know you have a few people in your
Yes,
DM, so you can at
yes.
least share it to like one person. We have enough love to spread to you and your friends.
There's a lot of people.
So share it to at least one person. All right. So today's episode is about friendships and exes.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Don't drink that
Mm.
okra water if you got them exes, though. Don't drink that okra water if you got them exes. Just saying. I'm just saying. You can tú estás. Mira esto.
I know I put a poll up like 2 days
Mhm.
ago. And for the most part, like half said yes, that they could be friends with exes. And thanks, Cece. And then the other half said no. Let me use my arthritis
I
hands.
think,
Hey, Alyssa.
it's funny you say that because a lot of people cannot, a lot of people that I talk to cannot be friends with their exes.
I think it for me now in the chat. What do you guys think? Can you or have are you still friends with an ex? Do you think it's possible? Hey,
Hey,
Boom. Do
boo.
you think it's possible to be friends with your exes?
Well, they say nothing.
Everyone quiet. That means they friends with their exes. They just don't want their man or
No,
their
we
girls to know.
exes for a
No.
reason.
Okay.
A
All right.
100%.
Chris
That's what I'm
says
talking about.
100%. Depends on the way it ended.
Talking
For me,
about Chris.
100% no. Okay. All right. I think.
But it
What do you think?
depends. Do you have children or don't have children? So it depends. So if
Yeah.
you have children, yo, seriously, get your shit together and be friends. You have to be friends because the ones that suffer is not you, it's not the other person, it's the children. The children are the one who
Yeah.
suffer, and that sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks because they didn't ask for this shit. So now, if you're single,
Hey, legendary.
what do you think? No case.
I think it well, it depends. I think obviously for me, if you have kids, y'all should try to be friends. For the kids.
But
Um,
still no.
if you don't have kids, I think you can still be friends with an ex, depending on like how Cece said, on the reasons why y'all broke up.
True.
You know, some people just because they're exes don't mean they broke up in bad terms. They just worry for each
They
other.
just learn for
You
each
know,
other. That's
it don't
true.
have to do nothing with cheating or anything like that. So it all depends. I'm friends with
So am
exes.
I. I was friends
Yeah,
with exes literally my whole life. Like, and you know what's funny?
yeah.
We never even
It
broke up.
depends.
It just mutually somehow you kind of just distant from each other. You just kind of moved on, but you still remain friends. You
Yeah,
know,
I have a few
the
exes that we would
from a
just
distance. Yeah.
really good friends, and then it doesn't have to be once we broke up anything sexual.
Yeah.
Like we could talk to each other about anything. And one being Fallon's brother, right,
Hmm.
Booby,
Hmm.
that was an ex of mine, and we stood
Yeah.
friends, and we'll just talk about anything. And I had relationships after him,
Hmm.
but we could just talk about anything. We didn't continue a romantic
Yeah.
relationship. And it depends. Even if you jump into a relationship,
Hmm.
now I know if you get married with someone,
Yeah.
right? Those are conversations you guys gotta have, you know?
Yeah. Or
So
if you're in a relationship with somebody, because there's people that stay friends, and like you said,
for
there's no
years.
sexualness going on at
Yeah,
all. They're just literally
yeah.
friends. And I think
Hmm.
that when you get together with somebody, it is, I guess, the thought of you can no longer speak to those people. You
Yeah.
can no longer,
But we adults. It's not that
but they
serious.
act like that.
Yeah, it ain't that.
But it's like that. It's
Yeah.
like that.
I don't care if I'm with someone and they're friends with an ex. You could tell when they're doing something. You could just tell. You
Hmm.
feel it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can see it in them.
Me personally, I can't get with someone and they dated someone 10 years before they
Hmm.
got with me, right? Hey
BG.
G, and they broke up. It's been ten
Hmm.
years. Now I'm with this person. They've been friends
Yeah.
for 10 years
Yeah.
plus. I can't come in here and be like, that's
No,
it,
mother effer, you
nigga.
can't
Like,
be friends.
no, you can't be
You're gonna be
friends.
like, bitch,
No.
get to step in. Get to step in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
that's just exactly. I don't think that it's
now it
fair.
has to be some boundaries, right? So if you
What's
with
the
someone,
boundaries?
you know, so it depends. So if I get with someone, he's friends with a female,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that was his ex, and they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to going out every weekend. Hey Judith, right? Every
Okay, now we got
weekend, or
yeah,
they
we got to chill
stayed
with
in
that.
each other's house.
Uh-huh.
You can't, certain things you can't do whether it's your ex or not your
Exactly.
ex.
That's
When you're
true.
a committed relationship, I don't think you should be going out every freaking weekend.
No.
From time to time, you go out with your friends, you go out with me, you have your alone time. But every weekend, you can't be going out
No.
with Christina. Like, it just, You and Christina getting fucked up. Yup. That's a sign that the shit
You
ain't
fucking
fucking
them
right.
up.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Come
Christine
on.
just said, hold your
But that's with
Christine.
anything. Even if it's not an
He's right.
ex, even if it's your homeboys or your homegirls, you cannot be in a relationship and every weekend you're hanging out with your homeboys and your homegirls every Thursday to
Facts.
Sunday.
That's facts.
That's just not happening.
That's true.
So then be in a relationship with your homeboys or your
That
homegirls
that's
and leave me
true.
alone.
That's true. So
Yeah, so it all depends. You know, now if you have children with someone, I definitely
wish
think
most
y'all
felt
need
that
to
way.
try to be
Yep.
the best friends, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And it could be difficult at first. Lord, we know it could be
Girl,
difficult.
I've been there.
Okay.
I've been there. All too well. All too.
Yeah,
My
they
finger.
could be
Let me tell you
difficult.
something. My finger on my car stayed on the window. So the minute he said something I didn't like, I was like, "Beep," and I'm driving the fuck away. I ain't even say
Hmm.
nothing. I ain't saying no bye, no peace, no. I'm fucking out. I'm done.
Look,
I'm
G said I
leaving.
agree. I wish most felt that way.
Yes.
But I think that also has to do with communication from the
Yep.
beginning. You have to communicate, set your boundaries. You know what you expect, what you don't expect. You know, you decide
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have kids with this
Mm-hmm.
person, right? And you do have, because my problem is, right? Me and my son's father,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're very close. It took a long, very long time. It took a long time to get
Me and
where
my
we at.
ex-husband are
Most
close
people,
too.
yeah, most people, they will
Mm-hmm.
probably see me and Kevin and think that we're still together, and we're not together.
Facts.
I've been in relationships after Kevin. I've dated after
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, you know, and people, and it took a long time to get there. It's not just overnight, you
Yeah.
know?
It
But
does
I
take a long
saw the
time.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
You see the difference. So with someone you have kids with, you have to try,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to be friends with them. Because you see the difference from when it was horrible, right? How the kids act and how my kids act
Yeah.
now. So now when I date, it is pretty hard, you
Yeah.
know? Because I remember one dude I dated, and there's times I'll go to the gym with Kevin.
Yeah.
He's doing his own workout, I'm doing my own
Mm-hmm.
workout. And this dude was like, oh no. Mind you, I only spoke to it for like 2 weeks. Oh no, you can't go to the gym with your baby daddy. Well, I guess we ain't talking no more, brother.
Exactly.
Because my baby daddy
But
ain't going nowhere.
that
You
also
know?
comes down to the trust, because you're gonna have to trust
Trust,
me.
yeah.
That's it.
Now I understand if you tell me, right? He now my son's father's he's not going nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm definitely not gonna change our routine that works for me, my kids, right? Me and my
Mm-hmm.
kids, right? For someone I just met and been talking to for 2 weeks, they
Exactly.
ain't do shit for me.
No.
He ain't do jack shit for me, so I gotta change my whole routine
No.
for someone for 2 fucking weeks.
No.
Uh,
My son's mom and I are best friends now, but it took a
yeah,
long time to get there, and I would
yeah.
never.
And you should never
Yes, it
let
does.
anyone
It
come
takes a
between
long
that.
time. That happened
And
with
let me tell
me and
you,
my
you're gonna have
ex-husband too.
problems.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have problems, Chris. Bitches is gonna be tight. Don't get with nobody that don't got no kids, cause the bitch ain't gonna understand. She ain't
No.
gonna understand. She ain't gonna know. And you know,
No.
a lot of people are accustomed for baby mamas and baby
Baby
fathers,
mama
right? To
drama
always have
too.
drama,
People are accustomed to
right?
drama.
So yeah, so when there's no drama, it's weird. Oh, you gotta be fucking her. You gotta be
Yep.
fucking him.
People are
No,
accustomed to
no,
drama. That's one of the
yeah.
things that I think that's why people don't stay friends, because
Hmm.
people like drama. People like drama. Dealing with it right now.
So she gotta go.
Chris, you gotta tell
Now
him. You
it's
gotta tell him.
different. Like, all right, let's be like, you see, Kevin, that's my son's father, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he stays here
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. You know, he went back to school. He'll stay here sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm single right now. I'm not talking to nobody. So I will allow it. You
Mm-hmm.
know? Now if I get with someone, I was in a relationship. My last
Mm-hmm.
relationship, I had to cut that off. Those are the kind of things we will still have a good relationship, but you can't stay
Oh,
here. You know, you
okay.
have to have respect
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? Those like now I'm single, I'm not talking to nobody.
Watch a
You
movie.
know, so
Yes.
it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. Go
Yep.
watch a movie.
Go watch a movie.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Go
is.
watch some
It
2D.
really is hard to have as a female male friends and as a male female friends when you are in any kind of relationship, because it's sad to say, but insecurity kicks in. People are like, oh, they have a better connection, and that's not what it is. It's just, that's my friend, that's it, plain simple, straight out. That's your friend, that's my friend, we're just friends. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a hard thing. I think that, I'm still friends with my ex-husband, and we've been friends for years because the girl's already fucking old.
Yeah.
They're old, and we've been friends for years. And when you have kids, you're gonna be in that person's life for the rest of your freaking life. The rest of your
Hey,
freaking
Torty.
life. Hey, booby.
Mm-hmm.
Because once the kids grow up, they have kids. And then now you have grandkids. So now you're going to birthday parties and this and that. And, you know, just a lot going on that
Hey, boo.
people be
Mm-hmm.
like, oh no, I don't want you to be friends with your ex. That is so stupid. Because you're
Yeah.
going to see them forever. You might as well get over it. When you first walk into the relationship, just get over it.
Yeah, you just gotta set some boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all about communicating and stuff like that. But I do think my ex, I'm still very good friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like
Those things
my
also
male best friend.
becomes so-called surprise or assumptions due to the eyes start tricking you with what the scenario. That is true. The eyes
Yeah,
do
and
start
you know
tricking
what?
you.
If you're
Mm-hmm.
really into someone, you're friends with your ex, right? Your children's mother, father, whatever, and you into this person, you see that you trying to build something. You include that
Mm-hmm.
person. Don't be like, oh, I'm just like just spending time with me and my kids and the moms
No, I
all
think
the
you should
time. You ain't never meet the
definitely.
mom.
Yep.
You ain't never meet the child. Like,
Yeah.
after 6 months, let me tell you something. If a
6 months.
nigga or bitch is telling you after 6 months they don't know what they want, they don't want you. It don't take that long to know.
If you want somebody
If you want to
with
build
that
something with this person, I
person,
don't think it takes 2 years to freaking figure it
that's
out.
true.
Like, if you're dating with a purpose, right? Because some people are just dating a date to have fun and fuck and all
Yep.
that shit, right? And hey,
Hey,
Dennis,
boo.
right? To date, have fun, and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
cool. But like, if you're dating to settle down,
Yeah.
come on. If you don't know by 6 months around there, like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make this my boyfriend, my girlfriend. I'm gonna,
Mm-hmm.
then something
So
ain't.
how do you feel about, so you're friends with your ex, right? And your ex invites you to their gathering, okay? And you go to it, but then you notice that the person he's with is not feeling you being around and being there. What do you do then?
I'm be like, bitch, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. Get used to this space, puta. Nah. Fuck with
Vete pa'l
Trump right here,
carajo, pa'
mama, for the
afuera.
rest of your life. You choose to stay with him, you choose to stay with me, mama.
That's it.
Nah,
We're a threesome.
that's it. I never,
We're a
like, Kevin's
triangle.
been in relationships. I never
They're
met,
not easy, but it depends on the
he's have
person as
told me a
well.
few times, like, it's difficult for him because Kevin is very close with me and he's close to his
Yeah.
daughter's mother. And me and his daughter's mother,
Oh,
we have a good relationship.
yes. How does
You
that
know,
work out?
it works out great. So the woman's he's dated, right? And I told him, I said, Kevin, when you date a woman, me and Wanda, we gotta approve. We will know what's good for you
Yeah.
because the bitches you choosing, them bitches is trash.
So you
Bring
can't
them to us,
choose.
and
We gotta choose because they're
we'll
our
choose
friend.
for you because this shit ain't working. They're like it's just not it. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But I think I don't know. It's hard. I guess it is hard for a woman. I guess past trauma,
Mm-hmm.
right? A lot of women's been cheated on and lied to,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it is hard to like just believe is
No,
nothing,
it is.
but he has a good relationship with Wanda. He has a good relationship with me. Wanda, both my kids go to Wanda's house.
Mm-hmm.
They stay there for the weekend. Christmas, we give each other gifts. I buy Wanda
Damn.
gifts. She buys me gifts.
I like
My
that.
kids. Yeah. Even for Ethan's birthday
I'm gonna have to
party,
talk
you know,
Junior because his new wife, we're gonna have to become friends because I want her to buy
oh
me a gift.
no. Yeah, we buy
Shit.
each other
Buy me a
gifts.
gift.
And the main thing is she treats my kids like they
Mm-hmm.
hers. You know? And if his daughter comes here, it'll be the same,
And that's
right?
when friendship is
And
like
women,
above and beyond. That's when you're like
yeah,
friends with your exes and their
it is
exes.
hard, you know? It's hard
Mm-hmm.
and he's had difficult times,
Understanding
eventually,
that.
he was dating and stuff, but I guess, it just bothers them,
Yeah.
Um, but I'm I'm straight up,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If I see this, first of all, if the lady gave me attitude to my face, I'm gonna check it right
That
there.
quick.
I will pull her to the
Damn, you're not
side.
even gonna give
Yes,
her
I
time?
would.
Maybe she's uncomfortable.
No, but you could tell when someone's uncomfortable and
Oh
they're
yeah.
being disrespectful.
Okay, facts.
So if they
Mm-hmm.
being
Most
disrespectful,
of us wish we had that.
yeah, but
Ooh.
you know what?
We need
Well,
to
you
know
know
what you
what? Me
got going
and his
on.
other baby mom, it was never nothing.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter, when we were together, me and Kevin were together. His daughter would spend the night. It was never. We never
Yeah.
had drama.
Yeah.
We never had drama. Even her parents buy my kids gifts. Like she comes to birthday parties. She's been in my house. She's come to Ethan's
Mm-hmm.
football games.
But I think
Like
if he said most of us wish we had that. I think if you want that, you've got to make it work. You understand?
yeah,
You
and
gotta put
it's
work into it because
a
you can't
lot
just
of
turn around.
difficult conversations.
Yes.
So, for where me and Kevin are
Mm-hmm.
now, it took a long time and it took a lot of
Mm-hmm.
difficult
Mm-hmm.
conversations, right? And us yelling at each other, screaming at each other, but you had to have those
Yeah.
conversations,
Yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
have those conversations to get to
Mm-hmm.
where,
Because
because,
if that's something
oh,
you want, then you got to put in the work. You can't put the
yeah,
blame on somebody else because, of course, that person is also going to say, well,
hey,
it's your
look,
fault.
this,
Hey, Lourdes. So this person going to say it's your fault. And then that person going to say it's your fault.
yeah.
And together, you're just clashing. So you got to put in the work. You got to call that person and you got to be like, look, I think that we should just become friends. We need to go back to basics.
Yeah,
We need to
and
go
you
back
know
to
what?
basics.
I guess change the surroundings, right? So if you're having problems with
I
your
tried
child's
for years
father
and never
or the
worked.
mother,
Tell that you know what, Big G, do me a favor. Send our podcast to that person so that person can hear how they need to work on their stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
do that.
Shit.
Yep. Look, you sometimes you gotta change your
Yes.
surroundings, right?
Yes.
Let's say if you're going to see your kids all the time at the baby mom house,
Mm-hmm.
right? And y'all always end up arguing there. You know what? Change it up. Be like, you know what? Today, let's meet here and let's do something fun,
Yep.
right? Like let it be more that it's not so much tension,
So much drama.
and then slowly, gradually, like start having these because the conversation
Yeah.
has to be met.
It's crazy. A lot of people isn't that mature.
Yeah, and it takes work.
It takes
It takes work. I
work.
wasn't mature neither.
It takes work.
And
It
it just
does.
takes a lot of. Eventually, it'll get there because
It
that shit is tiring.
takes
I
a
know
lot of
some
back and
people
forth.
that they got drama with their baby mama and baby daddies for like 15 years. A bitch,
I would
I
give
ain't
up.
got time for that shit.
You know what?
All right, fuck this.
At that point, I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not even gonna I'm just not
no.
gonna bother with you.
Yeah,
I'm just walking
yeah,
away.
no, no.
Or
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna insist. I'm gonna be like, yo, listen up. We're gonna have to work this out because I'm not gonna go through this for 15 fucking years. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time nor my energy on some negative ass shit. Like, it's not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
no.
I'm sorry to say
Now,
it.
don't get me wrong. Some people are just fucking
Yeah.
dicks, dicks or bitches,
Hmm.
and you just is no working with them.
No, there
It's no
isn't.
working with them. But I would say for as a woman,
Hmm.
right? Because I don't know for men. I'm a
But we
woman,
have some men on here that
right?
y'all could tell us. So go ahead,
A
as a
lot of the
woman.
most part when women are like that, right, is because they're hurt,
Yes.
right? They're hurt.
Yes.
Whether you
I
did
agree.
something or someone else
But
did it, and then
God did it all.
they're hurt, So you have to be upfront.
Yeah. Yep.
I did all the work a few times, but it does.
Leads into
Yeah.
these things.
So so
That's true. The
it
women are hurt.
takes
Yes.
women are hurt for the most part. Some are just fucking bitches.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but for
Mm-hmm.
the most part,
Babes, basically. Mm-hmm.
women act like that. They're angry because they're
Yeah.
hurt. You know. So you gotta maybe come to them differently, like the way you speak to them, the way you deliver what you're trying to tell them. Whether you did something wrong,
Mm-hmm.
apologize. Be straight
Exactly.
up. You know,
I was just
whether
thinking that.
if I cheated, I cheated. I did this. I'm sorry, or you lied, or whatever it is. You know that fucked up the
Yeah.
relationship, or it's just communication. You know, whatever. Because everything doesn't have to be about cheating, right? But they're hurt. You know, and you just gotta, the delivery has to be a little
Mm-hmm.
different, you know,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just gotta
Yeah.
listen to them. And after that, if she's still a bitch, send her to us. We'll talk to her.
Exactly.
Send her to us
Exactly. But
and we'll talk to
but
them.
we'll
We're
love the
like, listen.
story. Because there's two sides to every story. So we'll also find out the story. So you gotta make sure you tell us the story before we, go a little out there. Talk it out and all, but it never changed. Then
Yeah, so you see, that's different. Some people hold on to
you don't
grudges.
then you let go
That's
of
why you
that
gotta let
friendship.
shit go. Some people hold on to grudges for the rest of their life and they look tired, worn out,
Yeah.
and fucked up.
Yep.
Okay?
That's
Because
why,
they hold
look,
in.
I let go of grudges. I live my best life. That's why I look like this at
Yeah.
40, almost 8 years old.
And
What?
that takes work too, because I used to hold grudges. You know, you
Yep.
younger, your 20s, your early teens, but that takes a toll on
Some
you.
women
You
are
know,
stuck in their ways.
some women are stuck in their
And that's
ways. Yeah,
true.
some women are stuck in their ways, and some women need to have a man that will bring out their submissive side.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women, we feel like we have to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
You know,
But some men are
and it
stuck
takes
in
a
their
certain
ways too.
type of man to make sure that woman feel like this is my man. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could be my feminine self. I don't have to be,
Yeah.
you know, all fucking macho and shit.
Yeah. But like I said,
You know?
some men are stuck in their ways too. I know men that do not talk to their exes no matter fucking what. And I'm like, yo, dude, it was like 10 years ago. Get over it. Call them. Find out what's going on. You understand? It's ridiculous. I'm like, you still got kids with this person.
Oh yeah, if you have
You
kids with
know,
them, that's
unless it
weird.
was a bad
Yeah, that's why.
relationship and it ended on bad terms, like it was,
Now, you
more
know, it's
serious.
different if the
Physical
man or the
abuse.
woman were abusive to you.
Yeah.
You know, if it's physical abuse, you know, like they're on drugs, you know, certain things, and they haven't had their life
Sometimes
together.
open to
That's
anything
different.
that can
You
happen.
know?
Yep. No, that's true.
Yeah, you got. You know, if that's what you truly want, G, right? No matter how hard it is, you keep trying. If that's something that you really want, you know. So if you really want something, don't let someone else, I guess, negative attitude
Yeah.
like change that. You know,
Yeah.
like keep trying. Try a different way.
Yeah. Yeah. You try
Try a different
try
way.
different things. You
Pray on it.
understand? Pray on it. Mm-hmm.
I'm
There
telling
we
you.
go. Pray on
Yeah.
it. Yes. You
And
just gotta
eventually, you
try
know,
different
things are.
things.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. But
it
I think you can be friends with exes. It all depends on the
I agree.
situation. I think I tried it on. And
Damn.
sometimes
See?
some people do try it on and just, you know, it is what it is. You
But
gotta
if you
just, you know, let it go.
try and
You
you
know?
keep trying and it doesn't work, then let it go. Then it's not meant for
Yeah,
you
if
to
you
be
try it for 20
friends.
years,
It's not
yeah, nah.
meant for you to be friends. You
Enough of that
understand?
shit.
That's one of the
Yeah.
things,
Just be
you
cordial.
know.
You know, just be cordial when it comes to the kids. You be cordial, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Because there's only so much
And
you really could try. I'm not trying for 15
yeah.
years.
And also you're friends with somebody, like you're friends with an ex, but then that person gets someone else eventually. And then the dynamic changes. That happens too. You understand? That has happened between me and my
Yeah.
ex-husband, and he knew my husband. And that everybody was always friends. And then my ex-husband married somebody else, and now the dynamic has changed a little. And sometimes, even as friends, you kind of have to step back and be like, okay, I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
I thought I valued our friendship more,
Yeah.
but I
And
get it.
I totally get that. Like, I'm friends with my ex,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not my son's father, my ex,
Mm-hmm.
right? We don't got no kids. And I would, even though I bust his balls a lot of the times, right? I would
Mm-hmm.
totally understand if he gets in a relationship, right? And we can't talk like that, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like, I get it,
We
you
have
know?
to
I wouldn't
respect
even be
that.
upset. Like, it
You
is
have
what
to
it is. You know, I have to
respect that.
respect that.
Yep.
Hey, Dels, you got to respect that, you know?
Yes.
Me personally, that's not my style.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been with anyone and stopped talking to any of my friends for a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. I still talk to
I've
my
had
friends. Well,
people
I don't really
that
talk to anybody, but
I,
I do talk to my friends on
that's
social
all
media.
right, girl.
See how they're
Yeah,
doing.
I still talk. I have a few friends that we don't talk every day, you
Yeah.
know, and we've
Yeah.
been together in the past,
Mm-hmm.
right? But when we do talk, is how you doing? How's the family? You
Yep.
know, like
I'm not good on
just
the
regular
phone,
stuff.
of course,
Yeah,
but don't become strangers now. And that
yeah,
happens. And that happens. You do
yeah,
become strangers sometimes, I mean, you always be cordial and you'll always be friends and that will always be there. But
yeah.
the
It's different
distance starts
though.
getting
If it's just
in.
a regular person you see from time to time, but I'm talking about friendship that y'all used to mess around, whether it's
With your
fuck
exes.
10 years
Yep.
ago or be in a relationship, and now y'all friends for like 10 plus years. Y'all haven't done nothing. And someone came, those kind of relationship, I don't think I would stop for someone. Because this person's been,
Yeah.
and it's someone that's been there for me for 10 years. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And you're
Through
close to each
my
other.
struggles and
Yep.
stuff. Yeah, you know? Now, if it's a friend that I just see time to time, like, and just,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is, you know?
Yep.
But I'm pretty straightforward with whoever, I talk to,
I'm
you
straightforward
could,
too. Fuck that shit.
yeah. I think that's my problem. I'm a little
You
aggressive.
aggressive? Shit, bitch. I seen
I
it all.
am.
Last week I saw your aggressiveness.
I'm a little aggressive. I'm a little aggressive.
And that's
But,
okay. It's okay to
and
be
I like to
aggressive.
say things exactly like how it is from the beginning.
Yeah.
This is what I expect. Damn, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I am. I don't know. It's always been me. Anyone that knows me, first of all, anyone that knows me, most of the people here know me for a few years,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've always been this. And if you say I haven't, you're damn lying. I'm gonna call you after this podcast, and I'm gonna fucking curse your ass out.
Girl, everybody knows you. The whole fucking Brooklyn knows you.
I always been like this. I'm not, and when I come aggressive, it's just because I'm passionate or I care about the situation or the person,
So you're a passionate
Because
aggressive?
if you get no reaction from me,
Mm-hmm.
that means I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
I'm
Facts.
just it is what it is.
That's true. That's
Now,
true.
if you see a reaction from me, it's because I'm either hurt. I'm a
I
Scorpio.
feel you. I'm a tough. Okay.
Hard as a
Hard as
shell.
shell. Yep.
But you know
Okay.
what? I'm not hard as a shell though, because I'm aggressive, but I'm very emotional too. I'm an
Mm-hmm.
emotional person. I'll cry about anything.
Me too.
I can't see people suffering. I'll start crying.
Me
I want to
too.
help everybody.
We.
I think I have a good heart. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like I'm just a fucking, like, I don't mean
Cold-hearted
tough
bitch.
like I'm a fucking bitch, and I'm just cold-hearted and I'm just fucking, like,
Yeah.
just hard. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Now, I'm
listen.
nice, but if I got to slap a bitch, I'll slap a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
It's been a few years. I'm trying to change.
Yes. I'm the sweet one, so I don't know. She's the
I'm
I'm the sweet
sweet.
one.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweet. I'm actually sweeter than you
No,
because you,
don't
right
even try
away,
it.
you'll be like, right there.
No.
That's lies. Because you right there, you would say something. I'll just listen. I'll take everything in.
No.
And well, it depends who it is. If it's someone I don't know, I would check you. But if it's someone that I know like that, I'll take it in and I'll try to, think before I react.
Yeah.
And it took a long time to
Yeah.
get there. Jaji is the affectionate one. I am, you see? And it took a while to get there.
Yeah. Now,
It took a while
I'm not
to
that
get.
affectionate friend too much though.
Oh, I know. I'm affectionate.
I'm not that affectionate. I mean, I'll give you a hug and that's it. But for me to be like, you know how some people are like, oh my gosh, like always on top of you. If I do that,
No, but
it's
I'm not
someone
like
that
that
I
either.
really, really care about, and they know who they are. If I do that, then they
No,
know I love
Deli
them.
not affectionate at all. She don't even like if I give her a kiss on the cheek. That's why I always give her a kiss on the
What?
cheek. I used to be like, Deli,
Oh
let me
my god.
smell your head, because it smells like a baby.
Oh my gosh. She's like, no, get
Let
away
me
from
smell your
me. Get away from
head,
me, bitch.
please.
Get away from me. Get away from me. All right. So if you're single, right, what do you think about having sex with your friends that are exes? But you're single because you're single anyway. But
You think you do whatever the fuck you
you
want.
think it's okay to have sex with your exes?
You have sex with whoever you want.
With whoever you want. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Legendary status says that's
If,
fine. Yeah, you're
if you're
single.
single, you can have sex with whoever you want. You know. Now, there's an ex that you feel like like the feelings of those are conversations. You know,
Yeah, like
you
what
gotta have. You know
happens?
what I'm
Like,
saying? It'd be like,
hell
because
no.
that's happened. I had
Yeah.
sex with exes, right?
And then what
And
happened
then
afterwards?
I let them know this is just sex.
You're single and got the understanding. You
You
let
got
them
that
know?
understanding, yeah. Yeah, and but it got to be a ex that's single too. I don't got time for that drama. Now, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna sleep with the ex that
So you don't think that
yeah
feelings
been in a
could like
relationship 5 years.
arouse again? Is it aroused? How should I say it? Well, arise?
So
I don't know.
yeah, right. But it depends. That's why you got to have the conversations. So I would have a conversation if I know if it's just sex. Listen, this is just sex. That means it's just sex. That means there ain't no laying down having pillow talk.
No
There's
pillow
no
talk?
going out
Okay.
on dates. That means it's just sex. Yeah, go see each other, you have sex, and you bounce.
You see, that amazes me. Because if we're friends, right? If we're exes and we're friends, we could go out to
Oh,
dinner anytime.
exes with friends.
So now
Oh yeah, well that,
you can
yeah,
go
yeah,
have
yeah.
sex and then
But
never go to dinner again. Fuck it, I'm taking the food. I'm
no,
so
but if it's an
greedy.
ex
I'm
with,
taking the food.
if it's a friend and having
Uh-huh.
sex, that's then yeah, that I've done that.
I'm
I'll
taking
go
the food.
dinner. So it
Yeah.
all depends on the situation. So if I'm having sex with someone and
Mm-hmm.
there's an ex and I
Not everyone
see
can handle
that
that. Mm-hmm.
feelings are
Okay.
not everyone can handle that. Yeah. I'm pretty good at detaching
And
myself.
letting it be
Hey
known.
Angelica. Hey boom.
Hey, booby.
Now don't get me
Both are
wrong, right? Both
okay.
are okay. Yeah. I could detach myself, and even from detaching yourself, right? You keep having sex with the same person for years, years, years. There's gonna be some type of connection there. You know, some type
Facts.
of attachment there, right?
Yeah.
Because it's been
That
for so
chemistry.
long. You know, you used to always calling this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a pattern. You
And the
know,
chemistry will be there. Yep.
and you used to for that. You're used to that pattern.
That's true.
So it all depends. I think it all depends. I'm sweating
That's true.
like a motherfucker here. Well, this damn lights on me. Sorry, guys.
So, legendary status, are you friends with your exes?
Legendary, that's Ritz, right? I'd be
Yeah.
confusing because legendary
No,
and then there's somebody else
that's Ritz.
with the
Mm-hmm.
13 inch.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to go there, but I guess.
Speaking about 13 inches, right?
Oh my
Last week,
gosh.
right? I'm not gonna
Okay,
say
guys, look, we
we're not
already
gonna
finished
say
about
no
the
names,
friendship and
but I've
exes.
just seen a lot of penises
Oh
in my life.
my
A lot.
gosh.
We ain't gonna talk about numbers. I lost count, but I just seen
What
a
did
lot.
you just
But what
say?
I saw last week, I'm not friends with
Friends
any.
with
What
any.
I saw last
Okay.
week, I was traumatized.
What did you
Okay,
see
I'm
last week?
traumatized. Even now, I'm thinking about
Let's
this shit.
tell everybody.
That
What
shit
did you
was
see last week?
the penis was from the up to the knee. That shit was fucking long and skinny. Like
Let
it
me
was
get the
long and
ruler.
skinny.
Because I
All the
saw
way,
it
I
too.
swear
I
to you
saw it
not.
too. I saw
We
it
both
too.
saw it.
I saw
I
it.
missed a few episodes. Well, you need to go on our YouTube channel and watch them. Watch the replays. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to
So,
the YouTube. Because eventually we're going to go live on YouTube, not on
look,
Instagram. Stand up. I swear to you not. It was up to the knee.
I can't say no, but anyway,
But it was long. This is
okay.
maniacal.
But
It was
and
long and
I'm short.
skinny. So I
And
said,
it was
ain't
this
no way in
big.
hell.
What was it? 13
I
inches?
asked, I
No.
had to ask her, right? Yeah, I had to ask her. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
Judgy,
It was more than 30. It was up to the knee.
esto me sale, pero esto
So
me sale
I
por la
had
cabeza.
to ask her. I said, does that dick even get hard? There's no way in hell. Because, for a man to get hard,
You
that
need to
blood
go
got to
watch it,
flow through the
Legendary.
penis. Yeah.
Oh
The
my
blood
gosh.
got to flow to the penis, right? Hey, Ashley.
That
The
shit,
that shit was nasty.
that shit was, no lie, that shit was this long. Look, it even, look, that shit was
Don't
this
even show
long.
that.
Okay?
I was like, don't even show that shit to nobody. Like, don't show nobody you fuck that shit. That shit was not
And
it.
we have
Like,
never seen, I have never seen one this long
that
until that
shit was
day.
like this skinny. It shit was skinny as hell. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Wait,
what? I was like, that
show me
shit
the
is hard.
skinniness again. It was this long and how skinny. Show me.
It was.
Show me how
I
skinny it
think this
was.
was fatter than. I think this
Oh
was fatter.
my god!
This is
And this
fatter because
long.
this shit was skinny.
And then it was like this. It was like this. Look, it was going.
So I was curious to know if it get hard. Yeah, I was like, no.
I don't think
Hey,
it
boo,
did.
right?
Hey,
So I was
ladies.
like, does it get hard? Right? I said, does it get hard? She was like, no, not all the way. It can't. Because for the dick to get hard, the blood got to flow through the dick. That shit is, it would take forever to flow through a whole leg. The nigga's dick was a leg. Like,
Look
get
at
the
it. Look,
fuck
it's just like
out of
this. Look,
here.
look, look, look. Look, it was just like this.
It was nasty. It was so nasty. I swear on everything I love that. And look, and to our friends, you gonna watch this later. I'm
Oh
a
my
look,
gosh.
disclaimer. If you tell us your stories, we already told her this is gonna be on the podcast. We love you. We love you,
girl.
right?
We love
but
you.
the shit was nasty. So disclaimer, if you tell us stories or show us pictures, we're gonna mention it on the podcast. We're not gonna say your name unless you say we could say it. But we're gonna mention it. But the shit wasn't it. Okay?
Yes.
It just no.
I had never in my look, and I'm old. I'm old. I have never, ever, ever seen a dick like that. Never in my whole entire life.
No, I was traumatized. Me neither.
And you were so traumatized. You talked about it all night. That's how traumatized you
like
were.
3 days I was talking about that shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, did she really do that? Oh no.
She was,
what?
And what happened? Can you even suck that? Because you can't suck that. Can you eat? No, you can't do that. Where you gonna stick that at? Nah.
Uy, no.
I would have been
I would
scared.
never.
I would have been scared. I would have.
I see a picture of that shit. I seen pictures of nasty shit. And let me tell you, so I seen one. He sent me a picture of a penis, and it was like long, and then the head was like this, like a mushroom. I said, oh hell no. You know what I told him? I said, I'm speechless. That's all I told him. I'm speechless.
Wait, so he had
because
a mushroom.
I had no words.
He had a mushroom penis.
I had no words.
That was a
I
mushroom.
had no words for him. Yeah. And when I saw him again, because it was like a friend of friends, we saw him again. I was just like, what's up? And just like, no.
He had a mushroom
and
penis.
you know the funny thing about that shit, right?
Look.
Is I met this, I think I don't know if I said it.
He was podcast, like this.
But that was when I had a few, it was not, no, it was like this, like real long, and then the top.
What the
like
hell?
Uy, no. So
well, I guess you didn't
so
stay
I met
friends with that guy.
right? I had a few drinks, right? I had a few drinks, and he was looking right. I think I mentioned this. I think I did. And
you had them Coke bottles.
The next day I sobered up, and I was like, oh no, right? And then I asked him, I was like, oh, who you live with? And he was like, he still live with his baby mom.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
But they're not together. I don't
They're
do that.
friends. It's friends with your exes.
That was like, no, so that was like a while ago. I might do that now because rent is high and I know niggas are struggling. So you might have to live with your baby mom because I'm about to live with my baby daddy. Just
listen, you can live with the baby mama, the baby daddy, the freaking.
This was
the friends.
Nowadays
of the friends,
you gotta live with everybody to pay the rent. right?
Yep.
Because rent is like
Yep.
6 G's, so you gotta live
Yep.
wherever. But this was back in the days when you could afford rent by yourself. So
You can afford rent by yourself.
so I said, you know what? That's not my style, you
Uh-huh.
know. And then he texted me. He sent me the picture of his dick, and he was like, in case you change your mind. And that was the ugliest dick. I was like, what? In case I changed my mind, it just made me nauseous. I was like, dude, I'm speechless. And that's all I
It
told
was
him.
like, I don't want a mushroom dick. I'm sorry.
That was, and I thought that was the ugliest dick I seen.
Until this
But
weekend. That just
last week's dick topped this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text her after this live. I'm gonna tell her to delete that shit and never mention that shit in her life.
after this
Don't mention that shit.
weekend.
Delete the picture.
I'm fucking
Delete the picture
dying.
and act like it never
Oh
happened. Yeah.
my gosh.
Just
But
act like it
my
never
thing was,
happened.
how can you even, that shit was so big. That shit was so big. I have never seen some shit like that. How can you even, girl, you can't even sit on that shit. This shit, when I put it to the side of me, me quedaba acá arriba. What the fuck? How? How?
Well, she did say a few more, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give them the whole school. But it
No,
was wild.
she gotta come
It
on
was
if she
wild.
wants that whole school. She gotta come on.
She also mentioned, I know this don't have nothing to do with this podcast, but it was from last week, fetishes and kinks. She
Yes.
also mentioned that there's some dudes that like to get their dicks jerked with their feet. So I started
Yeah.
I've done that recently.
Yeah.
I think it's a new thing.
Take your
I'm
feet,
like, why
when
you
you
gotta
wrap
jerk
your
your
toes
I got
around
some
like
big ass
fingers.
feet too.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Like
So I
fingers,
was
and
like,
there you
oh
go. You
shit.
got it. You got
Yeah.
it. Oh my
I guess
gosh.
that's a new thing. She was talking about that too. I was like, oh shit, you do that too? I did that shit last week. But not with that fucking thing.
No, girl, because you would have been having to go all the way up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way
My
down.
feet are big, but I don't think it's that big for that shit.
Your feet would have been hurting, girl. The
Yeah,
first
no.
stroke, you would have been like, I just went up like 6 fucking flights of stairs. I'm
So
not
that
gonna
was
do
a
this
good
no
one
more.
to talk about last week. Fetishes with the feet. People
Yeah.
like that. Men like that.
Yeah.
That you jerk their shit with the fucking feet.
This whole topic
went left.
went left.
Because
Yes,
you know
always.
what? This is I probably put it on here. Let me
Friendship
see.
and exes and
Yup.
then some.
Friendship and exes and who knows what else.
There
You
you
never
go.
know what the fuck you're gonna get when you're talking to us.
No.
That should go left real quick.
But we
For
have
the
to tell
mean toe
everybody
cramp.
because we
Well,
don't
you
call
know
it
what?
mean
Maybe
toe
that's why I
crap.
caught a toe cramp yesterday. Last night, I went to go to sleep and my big toe curled up. I was like, ah! Maybe because it's been, what the fuck? My whole big toe was fucking
I
fucked up.
wouldn't allow no foot jerking.
You don't know until you try it. You gotta try it.
That's right. That's right.
A
Get
little
that
bit.
baby oil.
You gotta try it. You
Get
never
that
know.
baby
Shit.
oil.
Listen,
You know.
if it's my feet, they like my hands. My feet are fucking big. But don't my hands and my feet, they big. So don't come to me with no 3.
All you had to do
gotta
was
at least
wrap your toes like fucking fingers, girl.
Yeah. So I caught a freaking toe cramp.
There
So
you
now I know why. My feet been doing fucking movements that they ain't never done before.
Oh my gosh. Girl, you got me coughing as fuck over here.
Listen, like I always tell y'all, don't come on here judging me. Judge your mother before you judge me. All right? Don't be coming here judging us. All right?
That's right. That's right. You go ahead. I wouldn't. Okay, so why wouldn't you allow
legendary try it?
foot jerking? Why wouldn't you allow that? Why? Lots of people love that. He's going to have to massage them feet after. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm going to have to tell them to do.
But you know what?
Because I caught the only foot cramp yesterday.
But let me tell you, then there's the other half. Like the guys that I have met on the plane. And they like sucking toes. So you could have jerked their feet.
You told us.
You could have jerked
and they like the brown eye, too.
Oh, and then the brown eye. Oh, shit, the brown eye.
Did we talk about that last week?
We didn't talk about the brown eye.
I don't even know what the hell we talked about.
I was flying, remember? We didn't talk about
You
it.
came back to jerking dick with people's feet. That's
With
what you came
people's
back
feet.
to.
And then
That's what we talking.
afterwards, Chelsea said, "Oh,
It
that
doesn't
doesn't seem
seem
too
appealing, but it
appealing."
might feel fucking great. Fucking is appealing, and now close your motherfucking eyes and just feel the fucking feeling.
Oh my
Close your eyes.
gosh!
Do that shit in the dark.
Wait, give them a bag. Put the bag over your head. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
You think
that's
the
it.
same shit. You wouldn't even
Yeah,
know.
you just gotta enjoy the feeling.
Yeah, a lot of baby oil, tight feet. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Go try it
And
tonight.
sometimes you gotta hold the feet. You gotta hold the feet.
Put all that baby oil on them.
You
Ay,
gotta
ay, ay.
hold the feet.
Except
I'm
that
telling
big ass
you.
penis that we saw. Never.
I'll just take the head.
Tight feet is
You
crazy.
know, I tell people to try something at least once.
That's right.
You never know. That might be.
Be
You
your
never
new
know the best
fetish.
shit ever in your life. Yeah,
That might be your new
it
fetish.
don't
You
really
don't know
do
that.
nothing for me. I'm just
Fuck
sitting there, my
that.
toes
Hold
all
my legs and
fucking
my feet.
cramped up,
Chelsea
but
wants the legs and the feet. Damn, Chelsea.
my legs and my feet.
Because her feet are going to be shaking.
But you know,
I'm not
listen, to each his
flexible.
own.
Yep.
You better do some yoga, girl.
And then after
You
that,
better
he
do
could
some
suck your
yoga.
toes. Like them guys that do toe sucking. That was their fetish, was to suck them toes.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
He'll give you a whole
So
tongue bath on your feet, your whole tongue bath.
people do some shit. I never do no feet shit. Fuck him. I'm down for whatever.
I have no
I have
balance.
no balance. No, you lay on your stomach, girl.
He
You
got
gotta
to do
lay
all
on
the
your
work.
stomach,
Look, now
and
she's giving
he
classes.
behind you, and then your legs are stretched out, and he gonna grab your feet like this, and then you just gotta lay there with your stomach. He just doing this. Now, if you
She
want
got
to
me
do the
fucking
work,
coffee.
I guess,
I can even breathe.
because it's difficult you do it on your stomach, but
Love sucking toes, especially when them legs are on my shoulders.
okay.
Okay. I see you.
I'm not really a fan of them sucking my toes. Like if the person I'm with, they enjoy it, whatever. Shit slides,
Girl,
slips
you
through
just
your mouth.
work your
I
whole
don't give
fucking
a shit.
toe. You just work your whole foot out. You're gonna
No, but
have to
I'm
have
saying
them suck your
like
toes.
putting them in their mouth and shit.
No
I
toe
get
sucking
off from
from me
seeing
either.
the person I'm
Oh
with
no.
having pleasure.
I'll have a Charlie
A Charlie
horse.
horse.
Feet gonna have
That's what
arthritis.
happened to me yesterday.
Y'all got me
Yo,
in the
Chris,
lobby
make
screaming.
sure you don't get fired. Don't get fired.
We
That's
need
what
you.
happened to me yesterday. My big toe was all fucked up. I was like, what that shit ain't never happened to me in my life. My shit was all fucked up. My little toes are like this, the big ones are. I
Were
don't
you
know what the
working
fuck
like
happened
this?
there.
This is how you was working the whole day?
That's how I walked in today. That's why I had to come back and change to my sneakers. My feet was...
She's doing the crypto walk with her feet. Girl, that shit is
Yo,
hilarious. That's
this is
hilarious.
funny. But listen, guys,
All this
I
because
know
we
the
saw
subject,
the
it
craziest
went
dick
left,
ever.
but remember, our topics is whatever the topic is, and who knows what else. You never know what the hell you're going to get with
Because
us.
you don't know what we're going
Now,
to
for
go through
next
during the
week,
week.
yeah.
You don't know.
Next week, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about
No.
next week. We're going to figure it out, all right? It's been difficult. Like last week, we didn't know what we was talking about. This week, it's been difficult. And like I told you guys, don't be shy, because some of y'all be scared to message us. Give us your topics.
Yes.
Give us your topics.
Don't,
We
wait,
want to do
don't give us no
also an
political
episode.
topics. We don't want to talk political shit.
Well, whatever. It could be that. I don't care. I'll spend like a few. I'll say. My bad.
You're already coughing. No.
Like political topics, I'm gonna just say it can't be a whole hour on it.
No. But then we're going to talk
We
about,
accept ideas.
but
You
then we're
give
going
us
to talk about the
ideas of
sex part of the political topics.
yeah, we'll talk about anything. We will answer the question. So I put up a post, right? A story where we want to do a Q&A. So
yeah, topics are fine.
thank you. Thank you. Legendary, you following us? You gotta make
Yes,
sure
he is. I think
you
so.
following us. All right. But we will come up with topics, but we want to hear from you guys too, you know?
Yep.
But we
Yep.
want to do a Q&A where you guys ask all the questions. It could be any question. Any fucking question. It doesn't freaking matter. Well, I
Okay.
don't know. Sherry's a little scared. Now you following us. Legendary. You see, I knew you wasn't following us.
That's
Okay?
right. Follow,
I knew
follow,
it.
share,
All
tell
right?
your friends, tell
So
everybody.
y'all can ask us any questions. This is not gonna be for it all depends. Any questions. It doesn't matter. We'll
Absolutely.
answer pretty much anything. And if it's something that we don't want to answer, I know me personally, I'll tell you I'm not answering this shit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I answer everything.
I'll be like,
Sherry,
I'm
I
taking
don't
a
know.
shot, bitches. I
I
followed
followed
one. Hello.
one,
Now
not
both.
both. All right. Thanks, boom. Thanks, boom.
Yes.
So send us your questions.
Yes.
Send us your questions. It could be
Q&A. Let's have
anything.
fun.
Okay. For next week, we don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something crazy. So just stay alert. I have
I
some
got some
questions. I'm
questions. I'm
ready.
ready.
Okay,
Oh,
Crystal, I'm scared
damn.
of your questions.
Mm.
I'm scared of Crystal's questions.
Look at that. Ya tengo calor. Ya tengo calor. Oh, shit.
I'm ready.
I'm
I
ready.
like
Let's
to
do
be put in
it.
the spot.
Clearly.
So send us out your questions, okay?
Please.
And remember to follow us on YouTube, okay? Because eventually we're going to go live on YouTube, not on Instagram anymore.
And we're going to give a free
And once we hit
gift.
100 followers, we're going to give out a free gift, okay?
Females, you might
And
get
it's
one of
going to
these.
be an adult toy.
Females,
It's
you might get
going to
one
be
of
an
these.
adult toy. It's going to be something fun.
You heard,
Okay,
Jackie?
so make sure two things. You send us your questions. It could be more than one. We'll take all of them and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay. So
Yes,
next
yes,
week, we don't know
guys.
what we're going to talk about. Just follow us on Instagram and we'll figure it out by tomorrow
Come up with
or
some
the
crazy
next day.
shit.
Okay.
Like always.
Yeah.
Like this week with the
So that's
business and
our
everything
time. Well,
else.
we got 3 more
3
minutes
more
before it cuts us off. 3
minutes.
more minutes. I know you guys, y'all want us to stay on forever because y'all love seeing us and listening to our crazy stories. I can be the toy lady. You better stop, Legendary. You better stop playing games, okay?
I'm going
Because
to leave that
I'll eat
one
you
for
up in
you,
a
girl.
heartbeat just to prove a point, okay? You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Sherry can't.
No,
But
I leave that one for you.
I could
You
be
like
me and her
like
for
Ritz
you if you
crackers.
want.
You like a lot of Ritz crackers. You
I know
go for
how to role
that one.
play, so I could be me and her for you. So don't play with me, Legendary. You keep playing, all right? Don't do it.
You
You're
could be
not
all of
ready,
us.
okay? Don't do it to
Okay.
yourself, boo boo. All right?
No
No
games.
games.
No
All right.
games.
Well, you can slide in my DM. Let me know.
No
All right?
games.
Don't play.
He must not know who the fuck you are.
No, he
No
don't.
games. Shit, girl. You would have his ass
Mm-mm.
so turned out, he wouldn't even know what to do with himself. The
I
Ritz
like it.
crackers, though.
I like it. I
She
train
loves
too.
Ritz
I do
crackers. She
training
loves Ritz
sessions, Poppy.
crackers.
All right, I do training sessions. We got 1 minute. We love you guys. All right, we will see you next week. All right.
Yes,
Don't know
babe.
what the episode is going to be about. Just tune in. Remember, send your questions and follow us on YouTube. We love you guys. Be safe, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Bye, boos. Let me see
Love
if
you,
my
boobies.
arthritis hands work. Next week, I'm going to try with my feet. I'm going to do the heart with
Oh,
my feet.
yes, yes,
Because my feet's been
yes.
more
But we're going to
flexible.
find out. LOL. See
But
ya.
we're going to
Love
find
you
out.
guys.
All right,
Love
Legendary
you.
Babu.
Love you, sis.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Bye, mom.